Let's go.
Hey, is there any way I can get a beer?
You want a beer, sir?
I'd love a beer, man.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I know just a great beer for you. Let me tell you about this one. This is Free Spirit IPA. You know what? It's made by my good pal Graham. Pretty sure that's actually you, the owner of One for the Road Brewing. I bet you it is too. Hey guys, I'm Matthew Beatty, the Chief Operating Officer and Director of Culinary for the Teatro Group here in Calgary. Since 2019, I've been riding with the Canadians, a team of dedicated cyclists from Canada who participate in Chef Cycle for No Kid Hungry, and it's awesome to meet you.
And I'm Graham Matthews. I'm the teetotaling founder of One for the Road Brewing, and had the opportunity to meet up and be part of this project with Matt and his crew, and love being part of community initiatives and getting involved wherever I can.
Yeah, so this is the jersey from the first year that I rode, actually from 2019. The Canadians on our arm and obviously the Maple Leaf always on our heart. This is the jersey that every cyclist wore in 2019 in support of No Kid Hungry.
Yeah, we went with an IPA with this because that's Matt's favorite beer.
Aw.
And
It's true.
It's all about you,
It's
buddy.
true. Aw, it's about the kids.
It's about the kids. No, but I think that between that and then the fact that he thought it was something that would be good to be able to get out and be a successful program by using that beer. We've had good success with this beer in the past, in the last 5 or 6 years that we've been selling it, and it's a good choice.
Yeah.
This IPA is not overly a hoppy IPA. It's a more citrus forward IPA, which is purposeful for me because I'm not a real fan of IPAs, and this is One for the Road's really initiative for me more than anything to begin with. But it's again, it's been a popular beer of ours and been well received by the public for sure.
Free Spirit is, there's actually quite a lot of weight behind the name. The intention here is that every kid should feel free in life. And, certainly if you're worried about where your next meal is going to come from, you're probably not feeling very free, if you will. And there's something that's super cool about just getting on a bike. At least I experience it. I get on my bike, I go for a ride, and I get to detach from the world, and I literally feel free-spirited. So a local artist by the name of Maybe, she developed this really great drawing, and we kind of kicked around a couple of names and came up with Free Spirit. I love this style of beer, bright, crisp. The citrus pieces are very real because frankly, when I got off my bike after training, it's the perfectly crushable beer. I love it, it's delicious. It has me frankly longing for a second and sometimes a third.
Yeah, we were actually chatting about the label. I remember the day we were doing that and you brought this piece of art out and immediately I was like, there's nothing else that can bring out the emotion that we've seen than that picture. It was a perfect thing. And her relationship with you already, which was great. And I've actually reached out to her and I'm buying the original piece of art off of her.
Amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I mean, it's the story for the artist, the spirit piece was, there was a drawing that was a bit of an homage to a friend. And it was really cool. The layers inside of this are far deeper and far greater than, superficial. There's real meaning in this project for everybody.
For me, I think I mentioned earlier, but I came in just for a sales call and chatted with Matt, and we ended up sitting over at the table over there, and what was supposed to be a 20-minute chat turned into about a 2-hour conversation. And at that point, he had me to do whatever they wanted to do because he's just a good person, and there's some good initiatives, and I just love being part of it.
Well, it was a super cool way of meeting Graham. I actually drink non-alcoholic beer quite frequently, and certainly, getting ready for the cycling season, get disciplined, get ready for the year. And my wife actually found One for the Road. It was recommended to her actually by a shopkeeper. She wandered in and was like, hey, do you have non-alcoholic beer? And the shopkeeper, recommended the One for the Road product, and Got Hops is my favorite. I love IPAs, as you can probably imagine, from Free Spirit, and, hit Graham up on Instagram. And then, like you said, we get together and have a chat, only to realize that, there's more of a kinship to each other than just a business relationship. And it's been really cool to, like-minded people who are dedicated to being a part of the community is pretty awesome. mean, there's multiple pieces to that. I mean, certainly, you know, proceeds from the purchase of Free Spirit will be donated to Chef Cycle. Graham and One for the Road have been amazing, and you know, the contribution is very significant from One for the Road, which is awesome. Also really cool that, you know, here in Calgary, we've got quite a few of the Canadian chef cycling teams. So, you know, the product will be available in their restaurants, also some select retailers such as Vine Arts, both here in Calgary and in their new location in Edmonton. So awesome. There's actually gonna be the monetary piece. And the other thing, which is awesome and, you know, a big part of getting messaging like this out, is just to bring awareness to these things. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things going on in our world right now, and, you know, I can't help but think that I was really fortunate, and I know my kids are really fortunate, Graham's are, and that our kids have never gone hungry. And the fact that we can be doing something about this really important issue is pretty cool. So, to bring awareness. We've got a great partnership with the Teatro Group, of course. So Vendome, Teatro, Cucina, and Eat, all restaurants of the Teatro Group, as well as the 3 Vine Arts locations, 2 in Calgary and 1 in Edmonton. And I'm quite certain that you'll see it soon in some other Chef Cycle teammates restaurants. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We'll see you at Char Bar.
Yeah, we'll be wholesaling to any retailers that are interested in supporting the initiative straight from our brewery, and you can just get a hold of me at Graham at onefortheroadbrewing.com.